Listen, if you're taking trips to thrift stores and coming out empty-handed, it happens to the best of us. You are definitely not alone. What's going on, everybody? It is Brendan. The channel is Dad Planet, and you are watching the One Man Show. So I had to go to the same thrift store 3 times yesterday. Well, I didn't have to, but the first trip I only found 2 items, and you're actually going to help me with those later on in the video. They're in categories that I'm not familiar with, and so I'm wondering if there's a better platform than eBay to use to sell them. So stick around for that. The second trip, I totally struck out, and then the third trip, right at around 7 p.m., I turned my camera on thinking the third time would be the charm, and I was able to finally find some things, but boy, was it a struggle. So you are definitely not alone, but I'm gonna take you along for the ride from that third visit, and we're gonna take a look at everything in my cart, and then I'm cueing the audience here towards the end, so stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, Ohio State Buckeye leather hats are not a bolo, but I was desperate, so I was considering this until I saw the damage on the back. I mean, I probably could have got $10 to $15 for it, but the decision was made for me, and that's just kind of how this day went. So we had to pass on that, but hats are so easy to sell. And they sell frequently. So this is Columbia PFG. Both of these hats I'm gonna take. This one is fitted, and I don't usually like getting fitted hats. It's pre-owned, it's a size large to extra large, but I know, even though we're sort of late in the fishing season, that I can get $15 for that first hat, and I believe I can get $15 for this hat, both like mesh trucker style with the PFG on the front and on the back. So we have 2 $15 hats here. They're gonna cost me $2. I will take it. Now, this is an Under Armour hat. If you ever see this like bull logo and you see the words blood, sweat, and respect, that is a Rock collaboration, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So this is a pretty easy pickup for me. I actually might be able to push this to $25 pre-owned. I think around $50 to $55 if it were brand new. So, okay, we're gonna take 3 hats. I'll take what I can get because it was just such a light day. So really, if you have days like that and you watch all these people on YouTube with all the success they're having in store, it doesn't always work like that. So I wanna try to be as transparent as possible with all you and tell you, trust me, it happens to the best of us. So pair of Chacos that I was able to find right here. These are like the ZX2. They're kind of, strappy, rainbowy. I might be able to get $30 for those. I have to tell you though, I don't have as much success as I thought I would with this brand. So me pricing them between $30 and $40, I'm much more inclined to price them at $30 just because of how slow they sell for me. I don't know if everybody else has that experience too, but they're not quick sellers for me, at least just based on the ones that I continue to find and source in store. So you guys are gonna really get sick of hearing me talk about IKEA, but this is a bolo, a mug and saucer combination. You don't see these this often in store. It has like a Tron theme to it, and they make these in black and red as well. I just actually checked my receipt. She only charged me $1 for the entire set. So there are definite sold comps for this at around the $18 to $22 range. So I'm gonna price mine between $22 and $25 because it is a bolo and there's clear sold data to go on. So IKEA is just one of those brands that turns up for me. It's wonderful, and I'm hoping that you guys have some success sourcing it as well, because it's not as easy to find in every part of the United States. So I'm really drawing straws here to just see if I can find any kind of diamond in the rough. I don't usually do the plate section that often, but I'm gonna take what you can get on a day where it was just very, very thin, and this location was very slow to get new carts out, and so that played into it. But a couple of things here that really made the trip definitely worthwhile, and it is not the coffee maker right here. So I had to use Google Lens. Google Lens is your friend, ladies and gentlemen. These are tie-down cleats for the Nissan Frontier. If you tie down the truck bed, I believe they are all brand new. And so, having looked them up and then looking at sold comparables, I think I can get $100 for this entire set of 4. I could sell them individually. I see one that was sold for $40. So maybe I could sell them each individually and squeeze another $20 out of them or so. But I might just put them and lot them up. I think that's probably the easier sale, or the easier way to just get a quicker sale. So thank goodness those were just sitting there, because as you can see, these carts are bare, and I don't even remember, even on my second trip, that there were any carts at all. They were busy kind of rearranging furniture all day, and I don't know, it looked like they were playing catch up because they had plenty of help, plenty of volunteers, but they just were not getting new stuff out. So I'll take it. You know, if you total all of these things up here, a couple bucks for the hats and whatnot and all that, we're looking at about $19 right now in my cart, and I could get just a little over $200 for everything there. And sometimes that's all it takes, right? First trip, okay. Second trip, pretty terrible. And then the third trip kind of saved the day. So that was great. Not all IKEA, ladies and gentlemen, is created equal. Here's something that I did not take home, pillow cover set. If I was gonna do it, I would take both of them. They want $5 each, so $10, but no sold in the last 90 days. There are 3 or 4 currently listed. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna put those behind and maybe try to quit, if you will, while I'm ahead. And really, you have to really dig. You see me like getting underneath and getting into the nitty gritty here. You have to really dig for some of the treasures so far. But at $20 and $200, I will take it. The last thing here, this is like Diamond Point, Indiana glass. There's no value on this huge one here, but if you can find the smaller goblets in this green Diamond Point style, that's a bolo. I would look for those in sets, but this large one, I saw a couple listed for 15 and like one sold for 17. Nothing going on there. Now, I need your help on the first 2 items that I sourced this day. All right, the first dress is a Vineyard Vines. The style here is sweet taffy, pink, and when I'm checking the comps for the last 90 days on this on eBay, I don't see any solds. And I did something that I don't normally do, and I went to Poshmark. Poshmark has at least 12 at a minimum of these dresses sold, and I don't know if that's in the last 90 days. I'm not exactly sure how they sort their comps, but it appeared as though there were way more solds on Poshmark, which is a much smaller audience, than there were for the same exact dress, same exact style on eBay. This is a women's size 4. It's extremely cute and pretty. So what would you do here? Would you list this on eBay with the much larger audience, or would you list it on Poshmark with the proven sales? You can't answer both, because cross-listing is sort of an obvious thing to do. But what would you do here? I'm not really used to selling on Poshmark. I mean, I've done it before, but I don't know. I thought that was interesting. So I went and I did the same thing with this next dress here. This is a very small batch dressmaker from New York, and they are Bebop and Wally. You can see I posted this on my Instagram here. It's a woman's size medium. This is very like limited edition. It's numerical. It has this really cute Peter Pan collar. Now when I go to eBay, I see solds for this brand, Bebop and Wally, in the last 90 days. But heading over to Poshmark again, I see sales there too, and a lot of them in the $30, $40, $50 range. I think brand new, this would have been priced on their website at $150, but it is, I mean, it's just really cute, very like 50s inspired retro style that they have. But I'm considering putting both of these on Poshmark rather than eBay. So I would like to know what you would do, even before the information that I've given you. Would eBay still be the better marketplace, or would you go with the one, at least here, that has the proven sales, assuming of course you're not going to cross list them? Some items that I'm going to be dropping into wholesale lots. I think those are going to be ready maybe in the next couple of days, maybe in my next video here. Sports Specialties, brand new. If you guys didn't know, Sports Specialties is owned now by Nike. They weren't many years ago, so it is a Nike brand now, but this is North Carolina Tar Heels Sports Specialties. It's brand new with tags, obviously. One size fits all. It says Tar Heels on the back. This hat right here, I value this anywhere from, I'm gonna say $80 to $100 because it is brand new with tags. So that's a pretty sweet hat. I'm gonna drop that in a lot for you folks. And this is also brand new. This is an Abercrombie and Fitch. I think they call it a Drapey trench coat. See if I can flip it over here. It looks like it is brand new with tags right here. I think the retail price was $140 on this one. This is a nice coat as well. Size, women's size small. I think you could probably get $50 to $60 for that, again, depending on the platform. Like maybe this is better on Poshmark than it is on eBay. I don't know, it's kind of like the theme today, but I'm gonna put that in a wholesale lot for you folks. And I'm gonna drop this in there as well. I've got all kinds of brands, Full Wii, video game systems, Burberry, every brand you can think of. If I would sell it in my eBay store, it also goes in a wholesale lot for you folks. So keep your eye out for that maybe the next couple of days for those that are kind of hard pressed to find decent inventory. Guys and gals, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. What a phenomenal feat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Brendan here, Dad Planet, the one-man show. Hit that like button if you liked what you saw or you learned something today, and then always consider becoming a member of the Dad Planet family by subscribing and hitting the bell notification icon so that you know every single time I upload a video to YouTube. But that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.